All right, let's talk service and success use cases. And I think one of the things that we're finding more and more organizations do is making sure that they're bringing their success and their service teams under one CRM house. And it gives them sort of, if you do this data integration, you make these things work, having your success team in the same CRM platform that your sales and your marketing team works out of means you have one really go-to-market function and really see CS as a core part of that. So one of the first use cases we want to talk through here is service history. So being able to know, and what we see for organizations, especially anyone who has physical products, right? Think about things like warranty repairs. Think about anything that you have shipments or anything going out to those individual customers, or field service that's running out and you're sort of piping that back. Being able to have visibility into that allows you to sort of run both this kind of inside support use case as well as your field service use case and still have full visibility and kind of that customer 360 view on everything that's going on with those individual customers. And so having that service history is going to go a really long way, and being able to pull those back in, log them as tickets, and then you both have tickets that originate in the CRM platform and sort of those service use cases, and then also the tickets and the service experience that might be happening on that back end, and really making sure you have that single view of the customer. Something that we saw recently with sort of a customer we worked with is they have both their service team that's operating out of the CRM platform inside of HubSpot, engaging with that customer. And then there's sort of the finance and the ops team that also has a service experience with that customer, and they're not clear on what's happening on either side. And, best case scenario, maybe they step on each other's toes. Worst case, they're sort of solving the same customer issue twice, and giving different sort of outcomes. And so being able to align those goes a really, really long way.
Absolutely, Connor. And another great example is subscription renewals, being able to automate the marketing and transactional emails that you send out to your customers, knowing that the ERP is holding a lot of the data around the actual finance and accounting, but also the fulfillment process of these orders. So being able to pass that data from the ERP back into the CRM is so essential for you to be able to automate that subscription renewal communication. So at the end of the day, like you mentioned earlier, you don't want departments stepping over one another. You might have client success who's talking to the client. You might have finance who's also talking to the client. You want to really be able to automate as much of that communication as possible, yet still give that visibility on the service history as well.
All right. So for our last CS example, we want to talk about account health. I think that the simplest version of this could be something like, how much have they paid? Are they up to date on a lot of their payments? Something that we encounter in our own organization as we try to manage a lot of this is that when we have disputes or success criteria for customers, or maybe there's sort of a negotiation on an additional contract or sort of a change order, it's super important for our success agents and the people working on those customers to have visibility into, is this customer paid up on bills? Do we have a ton of exposure, right? You can have the most simple version of this of just giving you an account health on, what total amount that has been invoiced to this customer is maybe overdue, past payments, or anything else. But you can really make this score a composite between both ERP level data that might include their financial relationship, or anything else you're sort of tracking and managing on the ERP side. We talked a little bit about sort of service and shipping and some of the other components there, but then also the CRM side and really integrating those two data sets, bringing them together, and really helping you get a clearer view of what is going on in that organization. And so account health is something that when you score and you enrich it, and there's even just today, there's new updates on some of the scoring functionality in HubSpot. And if you have that data in from your ERP, you can really blend a lot of it together and make something really, really cool.